Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up? Psycho Magi, Dane Wildfire, how are you? Welcome. Kid Rukari, Eversby, Zenderin, good lord, these names. Zelda Zagba, how are you tonight? General Canada, welcome. Hopefully everyone is doing well this evening. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We are starting off in Modern with some Ball Lightning action, and then might play some Standard. I don't think this deck is gonna take super long to do a league with, so if we get done in halftime, maybe some Standard at the end. Hey, what's up, Dubry? Paul Franco, Nirpy, Lady Lindis, Zazie, welcome. Paps, good to see ya. Hello. Paul Francisco, welcome. I'm excited too. I've been enjoying Modern a bit lately, so I'm excited to try this Ball Lightning deck. It looks pretty fun. This is a deck for a minute, back before Faithless Looting was banned, and right after Modern Horizon came out, there were some similar-ish decks using Lightning Skelemental and Thunderkin Awakener, but it got a lot harder to do without Faithless Looting. But this deck's got some sweet options. Riggs Madi Reveler, more Ball Lightning, some Symbiote Spirit Guide, so I think this is going to be sweet. I'm excited for it. Hey, what's up, Brian Okafor? How are you? No Kroxa. Yeah, no Kroxa in this deck. Although, I mean, I guess maybe you could play Kroxa. I don't feel like we have enough support for getting cards in our graveyard, honestly. I think that would be the concern, especially since, because of Thunderkin Awakener and Unearth, we don't really want to be exiling our, Ball Lightning effects, because we want to be getting them back and smashing our opponent again. So I'm a little worried that we just wouldn't have enough fuel in the graveyard to get it back consistently. I have been. Hey, what's up, Eddymon? Your deck looked sweet. Welcome. Good to see you this fine evening. Still need to probe Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, building a deck in Command around a band is actually kind of a fun challenge. I mean, you got to decide how deep to go on the flavor, but it's a really fun deck building exercise, and you do some cool stuff with it. So the other news from today, before we get into it, and then we're going to start talking about this deck, doing all that stuff, got to ask you what you think about this new product, though. They just announced Jumpstart. I don't know what I think about this Jumpstart product. I mean, I guess it's probably a cool idea. It's definitely a unique idea. I don't know if any of you saw this. The idea of this is you get 20 card boosters. They're built around a theme. They're designed to be shuffled together, 2 of them to make a 40 card deck, and then you just play with that deck. That is the entire idea of this. The Ninja Turtle, so it's like, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big subscription for you. What's up, Stan? How are you? So the idea of this is kind of like the unsanctioned decks, where you get small decks, shuffle them together, play, but you just open up your booster. I think they said there's 46 themes. Like, some of them are pretty straightforward, like goblins or walls. Some of them were like doctors or Garruk. They went through some of the list, so it's going to be interesting for sure. Definitely different. Something we haven't really seen before in the past. 500 cards in the set, coming out basically with Core Set 2121 or 2021. It's not 2121 yet. It's some Futurama years, but a little bit Keyforgey. That would be a good way to think of it. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting and different, at least. Hopefully it's fun. Keyforge for MTG is probably a good way to look at it, but it seems like it'd be fun to play at least. Different. How much does it cost? They couldn't confirm exactly the cost. They said they thought it would be slightly more than normal boosters because you're getting 20 cards rather than 15 cards. Hopefully that means like $5 a pack and not like $10 a pack, but they said slightly more than normal, but not significantly more than normal boosters. So, hey, what's up, Fabulous Sombrero? How are you? And Gum Chemist, welcome. Yeah, kind of like a smash up or mash up or Keyforge for Magic, and they are doing a pre-release for it, which should be sweet. The names of the commander decks make me think that it's all monocolor decks. Yeah, I really have no idea. Turboscope, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Hey, welcome, El Kidzos. Zaz. Oh my goodness. Sorry for butchering your name. Glad you're watching, though. Welcome to the stream. So let's do our reminders, talk about this deck. As I said, plan for today. Start off with this Modern League. Smash people with Ball Lightnings. If we have some time at the end of the stream, we will jump over and, I don't know, maybe play some more Gates in Standard, or maybe Nyx Bloom Ancient. I don't know. Something like that. Something fun in Standard if we have some extra time at the end. Still exhausted by a bunch of random small products. There are products coming constantly, that is for sure, more and more, and I think secret layers kind of like compound that, because you never know exactly when they're going to come up, and it's like, hey, all of a sudden, secret layer today. So it does feel like there are just constant products these days, but I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I'm still a little worried about product fatigue, but hopefully players learn to, like, prioritize. Like, maybe Jumpstart isn't for you, that's for more casual players, or you don't care about a secret layer drop and you just kind of, like, ignore some stuff. I think that's what you gotta do. 2 Kraxa seems doable with Fetch Lands, Reveler, and Liliana. I mean, could you play Kraxa this deck? You probably could. I'm not sure if it would be very good, though, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it is a deck that would want Kraxa. I feel like it would be a not super optimized Kroxa list. Maybe you could get it back once in a while. I think it's close. But Revel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we are kind of attacking our opponent's hand. So, all right, let's do our reminders. Then we talk about the deck. Season Pyromancer could be fine. There's a lot of possibilities for the deck. That's for sure. There's a lot of things that could maybe be good at it. Chant wants Kroxa. Does Chant want Kroxa? Well, we'll think. Let's do our reminders, and then we'll talk about the deck, and we'll go from there. His Pioneer Cat's been updated. The deck is strong. I have not updated Pioneer Cats, although we played Pioneer Cats only like a month ago, so hopefully not too much has changed since then. So, reminders! Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. If you missed it, we did some Gallia discard partying on Against Odds. That deck actually turned out really fun. I was a little nervous when Gallia won that it was going to be like a really boring Satyr tribal deck that was like bad Gruul aggro, but the discard theme Gallia was actually a really fun deck to play. It did some cool things. Eddie Skitty, you rock too. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. There's Beyond Death, other sets, they got them all. You can even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. A sweet one at that. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbets, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 support gets your message read on stream. Hey, Seth, having fun burning them out. Would love to see something combo-y soon. Modern or OG Legacy maybe. Ooh, what kind of combo deck would you want to play? What if they made something like Modern Horizons for Pioneer? Would you be interested in that? I expect that we'll get a Modern Horizons for Pioneer eventually, but Pioneer is so new. My guess is Pioneer follows more or less the Modern trajectory, where first few years, not a ton of supplemental products. Eventually, Pioneer's Masters, and then eventually we'll get Pioneer's Horizons with new cards being added to the format. But that's probably, I would guess that's going to be 8 years in the future or something. Like, I think after the format develops for quite a while. So, anyway, what's up, Urbanit? I love you as well. Thank you for hanging out. Hey, what's up, Seth Rodriguez? It's good to see you. So, the deck we're starting off with for our Modern League is a Rakdos Ball Lightning. So, the idea of this deck is pretty simple. We got 4 Ball Lightnings, just a 6/1 Trample Haste, sacrifice itself at the end of turn. We have Lightning Skelemental, the upgraded Ball Lightning that requires black mana. Same stats, 6/1 Trample Haste, also makes our opponent discard 2 cards when we hit them. So what we want to be doing with this deck is actually pretty straightforward. We want to Ball Lightning our opponent, and then Ball Lightning our opponent, and then Ball Lightning our opponent. How do we keep hitting our opponent with Ball Lightnings when they go away at the end of turn? Well, we have some plans for this. First, one of our best options is Thunderkin Awakener. When it attacks, we get to put an elemental with low toughness into play, tapped and attacking, sacrifice it into turn, so we can smash our opponent with a Ball Lightning, Thunderkin Awakener, haste it to get back the Ball Lightning, smash our opponent again for even more damage, to try to close out the game. Big Zeph, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Winchin's Discombobulation in Worcestershire. Thank you for having me read those words. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Welcome. The Green Ball Lightning is legal. It's just ridiculously difficult to cast in a deck that also wants to cast Ball Lightning. That is kind of the challenge. We also have Unearth, another way to get back our Ball Lightnings from the graveyard, or Unearth to get back Thunderkin Awakener to get back a Ball Lightning. We have Rixmati Reveler to get our Ball Lightnings in the graveyard and then reanimate them. Same with Liliana. One Collective Brutality can also get the job done. Lightning Bolts for a bit more damage. Flamekit Harbinger can find our Ball Lightnings, they're both elementals, or our Thunderkin Awakener if we already have Ball Lightnings, and that's basically the plan plan of the deck. We're just trying to smash our opponent again and again and again with ball lightnings until they eventually die. That is the plan of the deck. Why main deck Ashiok? That is a good question. For value, I guess. This is a deck that someone played on Moto, so I did not put the Ashiok in there myself. I think the Ashiok can mill ourselves. It randomly hoses people who have a bunch of fetch lands. There's a ton of Primeval Titan decks right now. Primeval Titan decks are like the #1 deck in the format. Ashiok also hoses Primeval Titan decks. In worst case, we can mill ourselves to get ball lightnings in our graveyard if we have a Thunderkin Awakener. And it's a little bit of graveyard hate as well. Why 14 sideboard cards? That is actually a really legitimate question. My guess is that Moto did not import something, but what is the something is the question. Oh, it looks like it is. It looks like it is a Collective Brutality. We should have one more. Yeah, we should have a Collective Brutality as our last card. So anyway, that's the deck. Sideboard, Graveyard Hate, more Ashioks, Blood Moons to Jacob out, Shenanigans for artifacts, Thoughtseize to pick apart control and combo decks hands, a Liliana for creature decks, Collective Brutality, a little bit of everything. Chandra also good against control and creature decks. They're just kind of good in general. So that's the plan. So we're going to start off smashing people with ball lightnings, and then, like I said, this deck seems pretty fast. If it's a fast league, we'll jump over and do something fun in standard after we finish our league. So maybe a double header tonight. A little bit of standard, a little bit of modern, a little bit of everything fun and awesome. So what about Bloodbraid Elf? Can hit most of the cards in the deck. Definitely, there's a lot of things you could potentially do with this deck. Bloodbraid Elf would be interesting. Some people have been saying Kroxa could be interesting. Those are a lot of possibilities, I think. Hey, Seth, what's good? Just started my 3rd shift job of the day. Front desk. Super boring. You always make it better. Well, Young Frugal, good luck at the job. Hopefully you have a wonderful evening. Chaos Draft, please, or Zendikar. Oh, Zendikar. Zendikar is honestly one of my least favorite limited sets, I would say. It's just so aggro. That's like all you can do with aggro in Zendikar is just aggro. Just attack, 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 attack. That is a way of Zendikar limited. All right, this hand is about as bad as a hand can be, I would say. 5 lands, a smidge more than we're hoping for. Grickhead, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah. I mean, I had fun drafting in Vegas. It can be fun, but it's not one of the formats that when it comes on Magic Online, I'm just like, oh, I gotta draft a bunch of Zendikar. Zendikar's not like that for me. Some formats are. They had original Ravnica. That's one of my favorite formats. So when that comes online, I tried to get in some drafts, but Zendikar, whatever. Okay. I mean, this looks like, let's see. We're going to put Fatal Push to the bottom, super greedily, and we're going to play a Ball Lightning, 6, unearth a Ball Lightning, 12, unearth a Ball Lightning, 18, opponent's dead. Easy breezy. Oh, another one. All right, 24. We have counted to 24. We would love to draw a Symbiont Spirit Guide to start this faster. If our opponent plays another Eldrazi Temple, okay, Blast Zone. Sure. Well, we'll see. Thought-Knot Seer here would be very sad. Chalice on literally our hand. Okay. Well, things took a turn for the worse. I had another Eldrazi. Oh, my. Okay. Well, hooray. Hooray for nothing. Hey, it's a 1-mana play. Who would have guessed? Do we even try? We just can't cast our hand. We can't cast our hand, period. 5/10. Ugh. Alright, sure. Boom, boom, boom. Ball Lightning. Our hand was so set up with this Chalice just ruins it. Pounded down to 14. No scooping. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my scooping lesson. Nope. I'm not a scooper anymore. Hey, what's up, Guardianverse? Blast Zone for our opponent. Sure. I mean, I don't think it's impossible we win. If I thought it was impossible that we could win, I would scoop. But it doesn't seem 100% impossible. It's not going to be easy, but I don't think it's impossible. Mana Reshaper. Yeah. Opponent gets in, hits us. Alright. It's leaning more towards impossible now. We will... Bloodstained Mire, crack Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, now I think it's actually impossible. Cycle Unearth? Not sure what we're cycling for. More lands. Well, that did not go exactly well. Eldrazi Temple is not a fair magic card. And Chalice of the Void, pretty good against the 1-drop dot hand. Okay, so opponent's Eldraziing. How do we compete with Eldrazi? So Collective Brutality seems pretty bad. Blood Moon seems like it could be decent. Chandra, maybe? Liliana, no. Shenanigans can get rid of Chalice. Ashiok does not seem very effective in this matchup. Lightning Bolt even is a bit hit or miss. Do we want Shenanigans? We probably want at least one. This is where you want Crocs in 6/6. But, yeah. I mean, could we have even gotten Crocs on the battlefield before we were dead? The Lantern deck for Pioneer is definitely interesting. Well, jank him out with Blood Moon. That is my when in doubt plan for basically all modern decks. When in doubt, bring in Blood Moons, try to jank him out. All right, let's try it like that. Chuck the Yak, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. The funny thing is, Chalice isn't even that great against us. It's definitely okay. It was just really good against our triple Unearth Lightning Bolt hand. So normally I don't think we care that much about Chalice. It is annoying, but it shouldn't be game over against our deck. It was just so good against that specific hand, basically. Thoughtsy's close, I would say. Helichrome, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for you. Ooh, all right. I like the looks of this. That looks like a turn 2 Blood Moon. And if we, oh boy. All right, we got options. This hand looks like basically exactly what we want. Filthy Rascal for the 29th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for you. I emailed you my recent Pioneer deck for consideration for the stream and for your thoughts on the newest build. Ooh, awesome, Paladin. Yeah, I know I have some deck list emails that I still got to get to that I've gotten in the last couple days, so I will definitely be getting back to you in the not super distant future. Yeah, all right. We'll pass the turn, and we'll make up our mind. Do we Blood Moon him? Oh, we Blood Moon him. We definitely Blood Moon him. Relic. All right. Well, opponent. Nice Eldrazi Temple. It'd be a shame if that turned into a mountain, though. Yeah. I was going to try to avoid it, but if our opponent's playing Eldrazi Temple, we're definitely Blood Mooning. Oh, and Shenanigans. That's interesting. Well, yep. Exile. And Blood Moon you. And your go, opponent. I miss the old turn 2 Blood Moon days. Those are some of my favorite modern games. Turn 1 Reveler into Thunderkin on 2. Wait. That doesn't hit for 10, right? Oh, discarding the Skelemental? I feel like Blood Moon is more important here. Like, we would like to be doing that at some point. It's also harder because our opponent now has this Relic, which is going to slow us down. We will discard a Ball Lightning. All right, there's a Blood Crypt. All right, so we're getting there. Pass the turn. Next turn, we can Skelly Melly. Opponent exiles our Lightning Bolt. Urza's mine. Yeah. The question is it worth shenanigizing? Shenanigizing? Shenanigizing the... Hey, what's up, Avian? How are you? Welcome. Opponent. Passing. We'll see what we draw. I mean, it might be worth it. Definitely getting more worth it now that we've drawn Unearth. Yeah, I guess we'll just play it safe. Rixmati Reveler. Get rid of Relic. Very, very frightening. Thunderbolt and Lightning should be the name of the deck. That would be a good name for this deck. All right. Well, Relic's gone. So next turn we get to Skelemental. Opponent. Yeah. Eldrazi Temple. Without colorless mana, our opponent cannot cast a lot of their best cards. Chalice on 2. Sure. No Dredge this turn. Ooh, Bob. Well, Skelemental. Empty the hand. Hit you for 8. Boom. Opponent down to 10. Discarding cards. Not caring about Chalice. What do you think about this? Let me say a thing in. Opponent, more mountains. And Karn, the Great Creator. Not as scary without its friend Mycosynth around. Bant Spirits. Bant Spirits is definitely good. I think Bant Spirits is definitely a solid second tier deck in Pioneer. Maybe even first tier. Tier 1. Put it. Tormod's Crypt to go after the graveyard. Yeah. So they're going to be able to get rid of our Skelemental. No Dredge. Now play the Mountain. Thunderkin Awakener. Oh my god, I am an idiot and a half. Oops. Yeah. That might not have been the smartest plan. Okay, so I take that back. Maybe we care a little bit about Chalice. Just kidding. We actually do kind of care about Chalice. We can't really unearth it because of this Tormod script, because of the card. Opponent. Oh, we're going to lose this game. Definitely losing this game. Wow. Wow, what are the odds that our opponent's drawing stuff they can cast through a Blood Moon? Oh, that's not good. Jace DBD, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. No reason to dredge. More lands. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. Oh, that is insanely brutal. We can't unearth, though. Like, there's a Tormod script. So if we try to do anything with our graveyard, our opponent... Yeah, now our opponent gets to kill it, and then that's game. If we try to do anything with our graveyard, our opponent just sacks the Tormod script. And then, alright, yeah. Well, that wasn't good. Brutal. This is why I should have scooped last game. You gave your opponent info you shouldn't have. Maybe. How did the info play into that, though? Ugh, brutal. Why no dredge? I mean, if we dredge shenanigans gets countered by Chalice. So it gets countered anyway. Darkwing Duck, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Well, that was not a great elemental start, that's for sure. I don't think the punt actually impacted the outcome of the game. Little disappointed that our opponent managed to have a lot of things they could cast through a Blood Moon. That's brutal. Brutal. So we just never going to use our graveyard, so our opponent never needs to use crypt. Uh, basically. I mean, we could cast our Unearth and have our opponent crypt, and we lose lose our graveyard and fizzle the Unearth, or we can cycle Unearth for a card that maybe does something. That seems like a better option. Well, we got Ball Lightnings. We'll see. We have a new donation from Tiki Man. $2 donation. Was out of the house last Monday, so I bought a pair of headphones to keep me entertained for hours, and I spent my time watching your stream. I feel like I'm spending money to watch your content. If I'm spending money to watch your content, you should at least get a cut. Well, Tiki Man, the headphones plan seems like a good one. Thank you so much for the donation. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, being able to watch in public is sweet. There's a surprisingly high number of people that watch at work, which is gotta be one of the best ways to work. What are your favorite budget, modern, and pioneer decks currently? Opponent, Soul Garbage. Well, Okay. Bolt it. Unseen Spectre! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. So Budget Pioneer, that is tough. What is my favorite Budget Pioneer deck? Modern, I usually go back to 8-Whack being the best budget deck. Pioneer, I still haven't really figured out, I don't think. Lava Spike, sure. Is Blade Control Tier 1 in Pioneer? I would probably say no. Wow. You know what's really good against our deck? You know what's really good against what we're trying to do here? That would be the card Lava Dart, which deals 1 damage to any target, which, guess what 1 damage does? Oh, Lord. Okay. So this might be a really bad matchup. Opponent has a million things that just incidentally kill our Ball Lightnings without being able to hit our opponent. Weezers of the Ghost for the 13th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Well, if we get the shields down at some point, then we can hit our opponent, perhaps. I don't like olives at all. I'm listening to the stream as I deliver pizza. Oh, I used to deliver pizza. Delivering pizza was kind of fun. That was actually a job that I thought was pretty enjoyable. I mean, obviously it's not like, whatever. You're not the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, but I always thought it was kind of, you get to drive around, listen to music, watch streams. People give you tips. I always thought it was a relatively fun job as far as, semi-crappy jobs go. Out of all the crappy, yes, now I deliver puds. All right, well, let's see if you got another one. We might as well Skelly Melly, since our opponent's down to 1 card in hand anyway. So, Skelemental. We do have some damages. We got damages for days. Go to combat. Skelemental. Ooh. Get the hit in. Opponent down to 14, discards a Crash Through, and we got more Ball Lightnings to go. I think, yeah, I really don't like olives. I think we're doing it. This is why I want at least 1 Croxa. I mean, maybe Croxa is worth it. It could, maybe. I don't think it's clearly not worth it, so I think there's probably a chance that it could be worth it. I still think it's not easy for us to get a bunch of cards in our graveyard quickly. I still think that's a concern. Well, Ball Lightning. Oh, that is a ridiculously good draw for our opponent. Sure. Oh, Lava Dart, the bane of the Ball Lightning's existence. It does not get more brutal than that for our deck. That's just kill 2 Ball Lightnings for 1 mana. I'm in the Space Force. What are the odds you'd wear a unit patch for stream? What is a Space Force? Like, you go to outer space? Yeah, like NASA stuff? Yanmad and J-Smock, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, do we even Ball Lightning? Our opponent's going to sack a land to Lavadar. It doesn't even seem worth it. All right, pass the turn. Our opponent's a Prowess deck, so they just want Prowess as much as possible, and Lavadart's a really good way to Prowess again and again. It's two spells for 1 mana, so it's double Prowess triggers, and it just incidentally is insane against Ball Lightning. Hey, what's up, Ed Bowser? How are you? Good to see you this fine evening. More lands. Well, let's 2 modes. Two modes. Swift Spear and Drain? And then we put our opponent to 12. That's 2 Ball Lightning hits. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Swift Spear. So, yeah, Swift Spear and Drain. Discard the Mountain. 20 Mountains, 20 Lava Darts. That would probably be... Oh, really? Really? Man, a Morpho, so you don't even have to spend the Lava Dart? Oh, this is brutal in every possible way. Yeah, well, pass the turn. Max Power for the 3rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent, how do you highlight your message? That is, I think you could do it at the top of the chat, maybe? Opponent. Kiln Fiend. So things are getting worse for us. Yeah, I guess that's going to probably be the end of us. Ball Lightning. Hey, guess what? I play 1,000,000 Lava Darts. Hey, Seth. Check out my version for less May updated with Crocs. I've been working great so far. Ooh, let me see. Flux. Opponent. Lava Dart. Of course. Yeah. Well, Ramadan Bruins, go. Ooh, Malignus and Spark Trooper. That is definitely spicy. Opponent. Manamorphose. Master Toadale, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Boost Tubes here for you. One thing I like about your streams is you manage to handle failure, unexpected situations. Do you have any advice for dealing with mistakes during gameplay? Well, I mean, we'll play Bob, but I don't have high hopes that it's going to do much. Pass the turn. I think it's a matter of practice. I think being able to deal with disappointment and punts, it's a matter of, I think a lot of people's natural instinct is to handle in a not super positive way, but I think that you can train yourself to handle it in a more positive way. Ooh, that's an interesting draw. So, unearth. A Ball Lightning. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. Drops to 6. 1, 2. Ooh. All right, pass the turn. We can win it next turn if we live. What does our opponent draw? Oh, whiff, whiff, whiff. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Whiff, 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 and the Ball Lightnings get there. But yeah, I think, and it's also important to realize that when it comes down to it, Magic is a game. I think that's a big thing for me. Magic's a game. I play Magic to have fun. I like winning, and I am a pretty competitive person, but When it comes down to it, I'm playing Magic, and Magic is awesome. And even if I'm losing, Magic is still awesome, and I'm still having fun. So, oh, if we don't have to Lightning Bolt a creature here, like Kiln Fiend, we should be able to win. We just crack a Ramadan Druids, untap Ramadan Druids Lightning Bolt. We don't even need the Dark Confidant. We can even do it upkeep before Bob could kill us. Tonos for the 25th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Has anyone told you you're a babe yet today? I don't think anyone has, Young Frugal. Are you going to be the first? I'll take that as a compliment. Opponent gets in. I mean, if our opponent's got spells, we're going to have to kill the Kiln Fiend, I think. Burst Lightning. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so, well, kill the Kiln Fiend. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Ball Lightning. Ball Lightning off the top. We go to 1 and win. Come on, Dak. Come on, Dak. You can do it, Bob. Land. Rixmati Reveler. Well, go to combat. Attack with Bob. Hit our opponent down to 4. Spectacle. Rixmati Reveler. Draw some cards. Flamekin Harbinger. Put a Harbinger on top to make sure we don't die to Bob. Pass the turn. All right. Come on. No top deck. No bolt. No bolt. No bolt. About it. Oh, we might have it. There is no Croxa in this deck, although people have mentioned it a couple times, so maybe it's something we should consider. What do you think about the new Jumpstart set? I think it's a really cool idea. It's definitely, if they have Bolt in hand, I'm going to be so disappointed. Bob, Harbinger. Wow, that is unfortunate. Alright, well. Ay. Should have played Reveler before you attacked. I think that's hindsight bias. I mean, yeah, I still think I think it's hindsight bias. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Jumpstart is this new booster-ish... Wow, that's unfortunate. Is this new booster-ish product with 20-card boosters. Wow, feels like such... Man, this feels like a horrible matchup, but we had that! Our opponent top-decked ridiculously. Oh, yeah, Ween Tribal, we recorded that Commander Clash today. You punted the game. How do you think I punted the game, GP Jedi? I was wondering if I missed the announcement. Yeah, they just announced it on their stream like an hour ago. It's sweet to play turn 2 Arcanist, turn 3 Croxa, unearth Croxa, attack unearth Croxa. I wonder, like, if you're unearthing, though, is that better than unearthing Unearthing Rakdos seems worse than Skelemental? Do you think it's a crash grab like everything else is saying, or you think stuff genuinely trying to reach out to casual players? I mean, I think it's trying to reach out to casual players. That's my take, at least. All right, we'll keep this. Sounds okay. We don't have any ball lightnings, but I mean, Wizards' goal is to make money with every product they make. Soulscar Mage. Yeah, that's who we draw. Blackleaf Cliffs. Well, we will kill your Soulscar Mage. Pass the turn. We need some ball lightnings. Can't imagine casual players buying it. I mean, it'll be interesting. It's very similar to the unstable idea. I could see casual players maybe buying it. Like, it has tribes that probably, or themes, some of them are tribes that probably appeal to casual players. So I think that's a vote in favor for it appealing to casual players. It shouldn't be too expensive. You get around one of the more complicated parts of Magic, which is deck building. So I think there's a lot of things I could see that could appeal to casual players. Opponent going to go Stompy. Yep. There are a lot of products, that's for sure. Bone Crusher Giant. Well, I guess we got to bolt that. Skelemental. More lands. Well, Thunderkin Awakener. Land. Hit you for 1. Thunderkin Awakener is a weird card. If we have ball lightnings, it's great. If we don't have ball lightnings, it's pretty embarrassing. Opponent Lava Spikes. Line up the stages. Draws 2 wonderful cards. Plays a land, Swift Spear, Burst Lightning. Well, so far the elementals, I don't know. Yeah, the cards not being legal anywhere is kind of weird. I'd love to see how the decks work with Infinite Draft. What's Infinite Draft, Dan? Yeah, I don't know. The number of products is definitely very high. No doubt about that. Opponent hits us. Swift Spears, doing all their stuff. Passes. We draw. Brutality. Well, let's... 2 modes. Drain. Kill. Maybe Duress is better. Yeah, maybe Duress Kill is better. Duress Kill. Discard Spirit Guide. Take the light up the stage. Take 1. We need a ball lightning! Yes, Saf. Saf is, common spelling of the nickname. SAFF. An abbreviated version. I was wondering why everyone forgot about this deck. Yeah, losing looting has definitely hurt the deck. Alright, Soulscar Mage. Oh, come on, deck. Well, I guess we're actually going to cycle Unearth since we're not drawing anything. Oh, come on. Ball lightnings, you're disappointing me. Pass the turn. Well, that's been brutal. I would laugh if Jumpstart ended up being OP in Legacy or Vintage. Yeah, hopefully not. Hey, what's up, Airbit? How are you? Gonna play some Colossus Hammer again soon. Opponent, more Islets, more card draw. Maybe this deck could use Islets. Should have thinned. Yeah, it's a tight line. Our life total is so precious in this matchup that spending a life is actually probably, I think the one life is probably worth more than the relatively minimal impact of getting a land out of our deck in this matchup. Opponent, Gizzard. I'm muted? Really? Can you not hear me? Keeps getting worse. Pass the turn. Yeah, you might need to refresh, Paps. Not that you can hear me saying that. Lava Spike. Yeah, there's no... Wow. Well, I said I thought this deck would play quick matches. I was hoping that some of them would end in victories, though. So far, this deck has not been a joy. Has not been a thing of beauty. Oh, Ball Lightning. I really want Ball Lightning to be good. Ball Lightning would be really sweet when it's good. Sent you a paragraph. Oh, where did you send me a paragraph, Doug? No, we're gonna play some. After our league, I think we're gonna play some standard. The old twofer. I think the way to go is more discard route and less Ball Lightning route. Yeah. I mean, I think if you're gonna add Croxa, though, I think you gotta add more support for it. I don't think we have enough ways to get cards in the graveyard to make it good. No, where did you send it to me? Oh, I completely missed it. Can you just copy and paste it again, Doug? I just didn't see the initial message. You should run back the Against Odds deck. That deck is fun. Yeah, I'm really happy with how Gallia turned out. How did you make someone quit Magic today? With regular packs, you open 3 packs, pick 1 card, you keep that card, don't play it at all. Then you shuffle up your opponent's card pile, reveal the top 4 cards. You pick 1, opponent picks 2, you pick 1, reverse and repeat till the pile of cards has been drafted. Build a deck. When you're done, you take the basics out of your deck. Oh, that is complicated. That might be too complicated for me to actually make sense of live on stream, Doug. That sounds like a very complicated form of drafting. I did watch the World Championships. Luxac, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I made a new Moto account yesterday, used a prepaid Visa to buy ticks, and it locked me out. Wizards customer service doesn't answer any of my calls. Spent 200 on the deck before, it locked me out. Ugh, Lucas, I am so sorry. I'm assuming that's like a fraud prevention measure. Maybe because of like the prepaid card throwing something off with their system. But that's still super frustrating. The only encouraging news I can give you is I assume it will get resolved. So hopefully it will get resolved quickly. Teamer Battle Rage seems good here. Yeah, Battle Rage could be okay. The only thing is our big creatures don't stick around. So it kind of takes a lot of mana to actually get them going. Well, I think we just Skelemental. Smack ya. Get in the damages while we can. Bone it. If we attack enough, this Dark Confidant can become a bad thing rather than a good thing. Infinite draft means you draft every time and build a new deck between every round. Wow. That sounds... I've never heard of such a thing. It sounds interesting, though. Opponent discards lands. Dark Confidant, Liliana, down to 11. Land. And Scavenging Ooze. Now, that's the way our opponent can get some life back, which isn't great. Hits us down to 17. Black Cleave Cliffs. Well, Ball Lightning. Ugh. Ooze is... Ooze is also pretty good against our plan. It's starting to seem like this deck does not line up with the meta very well. Like, I can see how the power can win games, but it does not seem to be the best meta deck. A lot of cards seem to incidentally be really good against it. I currently run red-black value with Skelemental Unearth that is less all-in. I run discard, Registrar, Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, so kind of like a mid-rangey version. Hey, what's up, Trips? How are you? Sublake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, welcome. Good to have you, Pizzeria. Hopefully I said your name right. I don't think I did quite, but close enough, close enough. So what do you all think about Jumpstart? Like, you were asking me, do I think it's a money grab? I mean, in some sense, every product is a money grab. Like, that's Wizards' reason to exist. Hasbro's reason to exist is to reach into our pockets and grab money. Thankfully, they're usually providing something that we want too, so it works out and we don't mind. Is this product more money grabby than any other product? I don't really see how it's worse than any other product. But what do you all think? So, quick summary of Jumpstart. It's a new booster-based product coming around the time that Core Set 2021 comes out. It comes in booster packs with 20 cards in each. And the idea is you buy 2 booster packs. Each booster is themed, so it's not random cards. Each booster is themed. There's 46 themes. You buy 2 boosters, you shuffle those together, you play. It's like limited, except you don't build a deck. You just shuffle together these boosters, and that is that. So that is the idea. 46 themes. Set is over 500 cards. 37 new cards, and the rest are reprints. And they said it'll be slightly more expensive than normal packs, but I'm hoping that means like $5 and not $10 or $8. So hopefully slightly actually means slightly. Oh, so close. All right, pass the turn. Oh. We hit our opponent for 3. Oh, we probably got to kill this ooze, right? I think we have to. Yeah, 1 out of 3 packs could have two bolts. It's tempting to try to get the Bob win, but I think we have to deal with this ooze, unfortunately. We just don't really have a choice. Oh, redback value looks interesting. So kind of like Rakdos mid-range almost. That looks sweet. Dark Confidant. If this is a 4, all right, another 2. Oh, the good news is we're potentially a ball lightning away from winning. Our opponent's down to 6. That is a thing that could happen. That's a thing that could happen, and it would be super good. Maybe this deck should have... Well, the problem with not killing the ooze there is we're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, we're basically just dying, potentially. Liliana, sack our creature. Raging Ravine. This is 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think our best way to cheese them out is living another turn or 2 to try to draw a ball lightning to cheese them out. I think the Challenger decks are really good. I wrote a entire article about them, but my opinion is big improvement over last year. I don't think the Fires deck is very good, but I think the other decks are all very solid. Opponent bobbing in, hitting us. Down to 9. Goif. 4, 5, 6. All right. This would be a turn to draw something good. Have you tried Yarok Dryad plus Dread Presence? Ooh, I haven't, but that seems interesting. Harbinger. Yeah. So this puts us to dead. I don't think they have any 5-drops in their deck, unfortunately. So we can Harbinger, get a Skelemental, but our opponent can just take down Lily, fire this up, attack for lethal. And I don't think there's a 5 that Bob can hit. Hey, Guido, can you send me another link? I would like to see your Croxa deck, though. But it doesn't seem very linky. What do you think Challenger decks, do you think the Challenger decks can be upgraded into Pioneer decks cheaply? So, upgraded into Pioneer decks cheaply, yes. Updated into, like, tier or competitive Pioneer decks cheaply, no. I don't think so. So I think you could, like, add a few cards. Yeah, opponent sees a line, gonna kill us. So I think you could add a few cards and have, like, a like, kitchen table Pioneer deck. That would be okay. Maybe, like, a budget F&M worthy Pioneer deck, but I think they are a decent amount of cards away from being competitive in Pioneer. That is true. Technically, they are. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good, Guido. The link is very strange looking. All right, so opponent's playing Jund. We'll Blood Moon them. We will Chandra them. Ashiok. Ashiok has not been... We haven't played any of the matchups where Ashiok is normally good, but... Blood Moon Chandra. Huh. Probably go down to Simian Spirit Guide. And try it like that, I guess. Alright. We will play first, and... Okay. This is a hand that, before Faithless Looting was gone, with Faithless Looting, this hand would be great. Hey, Seth, what do you think are the best products to introduce someone to Magic? A friend wants to learn how to play, but I'm not sure the best method to teach. Ooh. The Challenger decks are actually pretty good for that. I mean, actually, okay, maybe those are too advanced. Planeswalker decks, maybe? Like, I think, hey, what's up, Recall? Good to see you. So I think, like, Planeswalker decks, they're not powerful, they're not good, they're not competitive, but they are kind of designed with new players in mind, I think. So that might be the way to go. That might be my recommendation. Even though, if you're not a brand new player, they're not good for you. Starter decks, yeah, something on that level. The Challenger decks are really good for new to, like, F&M level players, or like you started playing on Arena and you want to go to paper F&Ms. But I think they're probably a little bit... Game Nights would be another good option, but I think they're probably a little bit too maybe spiky for a brand new player that's just learning the game. Well, I mean, I think we got to go for it. This is what our deck's here to do. Opponent probably has Lightning Bolt or something, but you got to do what you got to do. Lightning's Elemental. And a Bolt. Boo and hiss. Which of the Challenger decks is most rotation-proof? So most rotation-proof is probably the green-black Adventure deck. That deck basically doesn't rotate at all. Fires, I bet we'll see play after rotation. The card itself, but all the support cards go away. So I think that one basically rotates. Simic Flash loses Frilled Mystic, which is one of its big cards. Loses Brineborn Cutthroat, so that basically rotates. What is the other one? I'm missing one deck. But yeah, I think the Green-Black Adventure one is the most rotation-proof of the bunch. Well, I guess we keep trying. Thunderkin Awakener. Go to combat. Ball Lightnings. Opponent has Terminate. No, Simic Flash I thought was going to be a top tier deck after rotation, but then October happened. I have a whole cycle of Planeswalker decks for M19 in specific. Oh boy. Wow, this deck is so bad. Why didn't we unearth? Because our opponent killed Thunderkid Awakener on our beginning of combat step, and unearth is a sorcery. Well, that's good. That was our literal best draw. Bolt you. Get out of here, Plague Engineer, trying to ruin our day. Unearth you. Go to combat. Hit ya. Get back Skelemental. All right, John. All right. That's what we can do. Down to 10. Discard down to 1 card. Goyf Liliana down. Yeah, our creatures get sacrificed. That is acceptable. Oh, that's what the deck wants to do. Bone it. Liliana. Sure. Ticks down. Sure. Bad news for our opponent is we got Unearth number 2 in hand, and our opponent is in trouble. Unearth. I think we go Thunderkin Awakener. Comes back. Go to combat. Attack Liliana. Hit our opponent. Liliana down. Opponent's face down to 4 past the turn. And we got another one in hand. So our opponent needs multiple answers. And our Ball Lightnings are doing it finally. Yeah, Terminate's still a good card. It's still one of the better removal spells in Modern. Bloodbraid. All right, that's decent. Into Lightning Bolt. Our opponent thinks they're alive. But we have OG Ball Lightning to finish it off. Sure, down to 16. That's fine. But we got another card in hand. Ball Lightning. And opponent's dead. We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win. Oh, finally. Okay. That was more like it. That's more like what we were hoping the deck would do. It can do that. It's got the power. It's got the power when we're not getting wrecked by all of our opponent's disruptive spells. Rotation is September, yeah. When the big fall set comes out, which is usually the end of September, normally is the date. Like the last week of September. Yeah, the build has some interesting choices. I'm wondering about these Flamekin Harbingers, if they're really worth it. Like, maybe more Thought Season and interactive styles would be better. Maybe Dark Confidant would be a 4 of. I don't know. Someone 5-0'd with it, but 5-0ing does not necessarily mean your deck is insane. Sometimes it's just a matter of playing enough leagues. If you play enough leagues with almost any decent deck, you'll 5-0 eventually. Just by the law of averages. Oh, Necrado, I did not notice it, but I see that you are sub, so welcome to the visual. Sorry I missed it before. That's very weird. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It occurred to me that half the temples are rotating out in September, but I'm wondering why Wizards is okay with unbalanced mana bases. So, hopefully they won't be unbalanced for too long. That would be my hope, that maybe by the time we see the core set 2021 lands and see whatever we get in the fall set, Zendikar I think it is, maybe it'll be evened out. One thing I will say is I expect that Wizards is going to print Allied Pain lands and maybe the horrible Shadows of Innistrad lands, the other half of those cycles, to try to even out the mana base in Pioneer. But I think that's something I'm definitely expecting. Allied Pain lands maybe as soon as Core Set 2021. Like, I think that's going to be at the top of Wizards' to-do list. Well, all right. So we get to Skelemental, but it's going to get got by this ooze, which is not great. It would be better if there was not an ooze. And it would be better if we can draw land, but we got to do it. Get in there, hit ya. Yeah, we have definitely went on the monkey beat plan before. Yeah, what is the other cycle? I feel like I'm missing another half cycle that we need for Pioneer at the moment. Allied Painlands is a big one. What's the other one that only enemy decks have? It might not be the Shadows of Innistrad ones. Everyone has Scry lands. Everyone has Shock lands. Oh, Fast lands. Yes, Fast lands. Thank you so much. The Allied Fast lands. Yes. That's the one. Not the horrible ones. Yes. Fast lands. Those are the other ones that we really need to even out the mana in Pioneer, I think. About it. Ooze is in for 2. Well, Arid Mesa. This ooze is so obnoxious. Well, I mean, I guess we go for it. Corky, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, reprinting all of them would be fine. I wouldn't mind seeing them reprinted. So, all right, what do we do here? I guess we just Skelemental again. This ooze is a issue. Well, Skelemental. Do you have removal? Please no. All right, eats a Skelemental. Attack you. Oh, all right, hand has been emptied. Okay, well, we got a chance. Our opponent's going to keep eating our stuff, but opponent's down to 7. We got a Bob. So I think we have a chance. I think we have hope. There's a tiny bit of hope. And if our opponent taps the green mana, then there's even more hope. All right, eat Skelemental. Opponent going to get in for 4. Save us, Bob. We don't really have much hard removal. We have those 2 fatal pushes. Opponent hits us to 10. Passes. Ugh. Well, play Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. What did our opponent find? Oh, we're right on the edge. What's the best deck in Modern? Probably... Oh, no! Oh, that was a very strong draw for our opponent. We're in a heap of trouble. Opponent goes to combat, gets in. Oozes. Hits us. 6. Well, bolt your face and draw Ball Lightning. Come on. Ball Lightning. Oh my god, it's Ball Lightning. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what we were asking for. No removal? No removal? Combat. This is it. This is the game. Attack. Called shot. Oh, Desperation cracks. And did we get there? Scoops it up. Oh, yes. That is exactly the card we asked for. Ball Lightning coming through. Oh, boy, that was close. Oh, wow. That was a super clutch Ball Lightning. Okay, so it is possible for our deck to win. That's the power of Skelemental, cleaning out our opponent's head, and then Ball Lightning to finish the job. That's what the deck can do when it runs well. Oh, all right. Well, we can still feed the kids. We just got to win 2 more in a row. We're on the comeback trail. Oh, there are a lot of weird hate cards for this deck. Yeah, I would say best deck in Modern is definitely a Primeval Titan deck of some kind. Yeah, okay, sure, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we got a Ball Lightning. Garrig's Mighty Reveler. Yeah, I was afraid our opponent was going to draw like a Fatal Push. When they cracked that land, I was like, oh, they have Fatal Push. The red Prowess deck is also very good. Goblin Guide. Well, I guess it's race time. Opponent gets in. Ball Lightning was what? Originally printed in the dark, I believe. Dark Confidant, okay. This is really awkward, but I think we... Ramadan Ruins, Simeon Spirit Guide, Rick's Mahdi Reveler. We can't... I don't think we can take that much from Goblin Guide here, or we just die. Blood Moon in Standard. That would be interesting. Hey, what's up, Teddy? How are you? I can't imagine. Can you imagine? I don't know if you've ever been to, like, the MTG Arena subreddit. The amount of anger over cards like Teferi. Could you imagine the Arena subreddit if Blood Moon was in Standard and people were just getting absolutely wrecked and janked out of the game by Blood Moon? I would enjoy it, but I think that it would probably be a bad thing for Standard overall. What is the most fun cheap cards for Commander? Any color combination of colors. Thinking about building Golos. Ooh. Most fun cheap cards. When I built Golos, I built it with like a free spell theme. I think like Thunderkin Awakener. That's not the worst. Do we actually get to trade here? Okay, block you. Wow. Sure. Opponent really wants that Goblin Guy to live, I guess. Well, play in the land. Crack the land. Get a mountain. Clunky mana. Thunderkin. Attack you. Bring back the ball. Smash ya. Pass the turn. Alright. We're still at 17, kinda. Yeah, I mean, that's actually pretty fine. To trade a Boros Star for Rick's Mahdi Reveler is still basically a win in our book. About it. Goblin Guide. Getting in with both. Alright, opponent's just full-on race mode. Top card, Flamekin Harbinger. Well, go to combat. Attack you. Ball Lightning. Flamekin Harbinger. Get a Skelemental. And do we save more damage by playing Bob? Balls to the wall, indeed. Paps! Welcome to the Fishbowl for the 5th month. Thank you for your subscription, and Ryusi for the 10th month. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So we go to 12. Play Bob. Gives us another blocker. We will just jump with it. Ball Lightning. So next turn we potentially have 2 Ball Lightnings, which should finish off the game. Well, we'll see. See what our opponent's got. They pretty much got a 12-us this turn through 2 blockers. You've been playing Magic a long time. What do you think is the thing that keeps the game so fresh and fun? My answer to that is, I mean, it's a fun game. It's a really well-made game, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I think the thing that keeps Magic fresh and fun when other games are not necessarily like that for me is It's really a whole bunch of different games. I think that is 100% the biggest reason. If Magic was just standard, I probably would have quit Magic by now. If it was just Modern or Pioneer, and Pulse scoops it up, taking out Bird, or on the comeback trail with Ball Lightnings. But I really think I think that's the answer. The fact that when October happens and Standard is unspeakably horrible, I can play Pioneer that just released and is really awesome. That keeps me playing Magic. Or the fact that when Modern goes through a bad point and we need a bunch of cards banned, I can play Standard. Or when, whatever, I'm in the mood, I can play Draft. Like, the fact that Magic is so many games, I think that is the biggest... Whoa! Scoop the match! What is going on? Okay. They did just scoop the match. I mean, it is also a really well-designed game. It's got constant content updates. So we're getting new cards, arguably almost too much, but very consistently. Whoo! Pona did not like getting Ball Lightning. Zexys, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. And after our rough start, we were one game away from feeding the kids. Back to even. Pona couldn't handle the balls. Oh, all right. I will give you a sneak peek, chat, of my Ween deck. I don't know how many of you care about Ween. That is a problem with building a Ween deck is, and I said this in the video when we were recording it, I'm sure there's like 10 people that are going to get it, and those 10 people are really going to like it. But if you're interested in Ween Commander deck and want to see all the references, which I think some of them were pretty funny, I will give it to you. All right, we'll play first. We gotta Ball Lightning him. Yeah, this is fine. This is actually pretty good. Wow, so many subs. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Zach G handed out some gift subs to No Absolute and also Swader. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. And another one to Bettymon. 3 in a row. Thank you so much. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And thank you so much to Zayskis. Oh, I'm sorry. You've been very kind with the gift subs, and I know I'm butchering your name, but all right. Skelemental. Yes, I will give you I will give you my Ween deck. But yeah, if you're interested, that's a Ween deck. I think some of the references are pretty funny. I'm pretty happy about it. Oh, Zach Eggs. That makes more sense. Twitch names are hard because there's no spaces. If I want to get into Ween and I liked Hard Metal Rock, what is a good place to start? Oh, Verimit. That is a tough question. So you like Hard Metal Rock? Definitely not 12 Golden Country Hits. Not Pure Guava. The Mollusk is a little bit more like experimental or psychedelic rocky. Maybe Chocolate and Cheese. I think the earlier Ween albums, I think, are more just straightforward rock. And then the later ones become more experimental and so forth. Although Ween is always weird. Yes, Ween is the band that did Ocean Man, and are now, I guess, kind of a meme because of that. But I actually like Ween is actually, in my opinion, a really good band. Like, if you listen to their music, their ability to play so many different styles of music and do it in a way that is actually very, very true to the genre is super impressive. I almost think we gotta kill this Giver this turn. Like, we can Skelemental. Yeah, we gotta kill Giver. Kill Giver. Bloodstained Mire. Hit our opponent. Letting this live, it's too easy to get comboed, I think. I like the Beatles. I do. I don't know if anyone knows who they are anymore. which is kind of funny to me. Oh, really? But yeah, I think the Beatles are good. Do I like psychedelic rock? Yes, to some extent, but I'm not like a huge psychedelic rock fan. But I do like some psychedelic rock. Well, let's kill the ballista. Get it out of here. One up TCJ. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Watch The Sound and the Fury on Netflix. Ooh. I will have to check that out. Lately, what did I watch on Netflix recently that was good? Oh, the Pharmacist. I thought that was pretty interesting. Netflix has made some pretty good documentaries lately, I think. The cat one, I mean, Wild Disturbing was very interesting. And I thought The Pharmacist was pretty interesting, too. The unruly mob, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Well, empty that hand about it. What's your opinion on playing stacks in Commander? So I'm gonna say it goes back to your play group. I think that stacks is. I would not say that stacks is an unacceptable playstyle. Period. I would say if I was gonna go to a Magic Fest and go to a command zone, I would not bring stacks as my primary deck. I wouldn't bring stacks and just go to the command zone and, like, I don't know, stick it to all the new players that I'm supposed to be making friends with and having a good time with. So that I wouldn't do. But on Commander Clash, when I know the players and we have a relationship, oh yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I think that if I start playing stacks every week, the social consequences from the play group would eventually get me to stop doing it. So yeah, that's a good draw. We're actually in pretty good shape here. That is the power of this Elemental. Opponent's hand empty. Like, you got a Heliod. But that doesn't matter. We got him. Have you heard of King Grizzard and the Lizard Wizard? I've heard the name Young Frugal, but I could not name an actual song by them. I'm honestly not sure if I've actually heard a song by them, but I have heard the band name. Okay, last time, I was thinking Fires of Invention in Sneak Attack deck can be very interesting. That could be interesting. We might have a... Ooh, opponent. Opponent has been Skelemental out of the game. Oh boy, are we going to actually end up with a winning record after starting 0-2? It's kind of seeming possible. It's kind of seeming like we might be coming full circle from starting off as bad as possible to maybe, just maybe, posting a 3-2 and feeding the children. That might be happening. This deck could use Kroxa. A lot of people have mentioned Kroxa. My personal feeling is a shell like this could probably use Kroxa. I don't think just like taking out whatever 2 Dark Confidants, putting in 2 Kroxas. I don't think our deck gets enough cards in the graveyard to be able to take advantage of it consistently. So I think you'd probably want to try to rebuild the deck a little bit. But something like this definitely could Kroxa. The problem I have with Blood Moon is our opponent's got a lot of Mana Dorks, and Mana Dorks are kind of the natural enemy of Blood Moon to some extent, and we don't have much removal to kill them. Yeah, we don't really need more than 1 basic swamp, though. We can just fetch out the basic swamp, and then we don't really need more than 1 black source most times, as we start a hand with 3 black cards. Desi J, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I'm bringing my Mono Blue Azami Wizards to the command zone. I'll probably make a lot of friends with that, right? I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I would say, yeah, I don't know if Azami will make that many friends, but I think you bring any deck you want, and if I had a sweet stack of paper, I'd probably bring it with me, but that also would not be like the first deck, and I would still check with the people at the table and see like the power level of their decks, what they're playing, and not plan on that just being my primary deck, because I do want when I play Commander, I do want everyone to have fun. I think that is important, that everyone has a good time. But I think when it comes to like play groups and stuff, I think that that stacking your friends out of the game can be a way that everyone has a good time. Like, yeah, they're gonna get sick of it if you do it for a month straight every time you play Commander with them, but I think that like that trolling and that kind of gameplay is actually part of what makes Commander fun. And so I think that's fine in the right situation. Should Stacks Crib? Oh my god, I probably shouldn't give too much away, but I think Krim already tweeted his deck. So all right, let me tell you a little bit about our music themed Commander Clash, which, for the record, was first proposed by Krim. I think actually someone on Twitter said, "Hey, you should do this," but Krim was the one that first pushed the idea. So okay. What cards? Let's say we're playing a music themed Commander Clash. We sit down to play this game. What cards do you think that Krim plays over the first two turns of the game? Do you have any guesses of what those cards might be? Remember, this is Janky Music Week. I'm playing Unruly Mob to reference So Many People in the Neighborhood by Weed. What two cards would Krim play? Turn 1, untap, turn 2. Mono Blue Oracle, Bennymon. Crib. And then he always he always gets himself killed by playing those type of, yeah, of course. Counterbalance top. Oh yes, I play My Chemical Romance. My band is My Chemical Romance. Turn 1, Divining Top. Turn 2, Counterbalance. Ugh. Krim, how do those cards refer to My Chemical Romance songs? Will you enlighten us with how those cards are part of the catalog of My Chemical Romance? Alright, pass the turn. I'm going to see them at Riot Fest for my bachelor party. Ooh, My Chemical Romance? I really wanted to go to Riot Fest last year for Ween. I haven't seen this year's schedule. I didn't make it, though. Yeah, Krim is really good at that. It's really amazing that Krim has that skill at drawing counterbalance and top. Yeah, I guess Krim is a big. He did know his My Chemical Romance. I will give him that. He. I will definitely give him credit. Like, I'll give him a little bit of guff about counterbalance top, but he definitely knew his My Chemical Romance. I guess he said it's one of his two favorite bands, along with who was the other one? Misfits, I think he said. Oh, you'll have to watch the episode, Paps. But in Krim's defense, he did have justifications. I don't know, how much I buy them, but he did have justifications. Skelly Melly? Pathy Wathy. Alright, get another land. We're kind of flooding out this game. I probably should just start putting Lantern in all my decks, so I know what's on the top of Krim's deck when he plays his counterbalance. I've been saying Skelly Melly. I say stupid things that personally make me laugh. I don't know if you've realized that. That is basically my technique when it comes to streaming and doing YouTube videos. Things that I know are stupid, but kind of make me laugh a little bit. Justifications, like in your Bard deck. I recently watched that episode. In my defense, everyone else knew how to play D&D except for me. So we're in very bad shape here. Oh, we're super dead. How do we even get out of this? Can we get out of this? Are we to the cycle unearth stage of the game? Ugh. This is bad on a bunch of levels. Well, yeah, cycle unearth. Yeah. Cycle unearth. Simian spear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, Bloodstained Mire go. Yeah, I don't know how we get out of this. Even 2 ball lightnings is only 9. Guild of Good. Guild of Good. I could see how that might be a little bit of a stretch. I could see that. Yeah, this game we've just drawn way too many lands. So we're down to 5. Giver of Rudes. Really at 3. We don't have a Wrath or anything. Uh-oh. Are these going infinite? Ballista, so we can't... Okay. Yep. Yeah. Well, that was too many lands. Yeah, that's one thing we've realized, and I'm glad we have scraped back to 2-2 record-wise, but there are kind of a lot of things that blow this deck out. quite a few things. Walking Ballista, Lava Spike, Plague Engineer, Scavenging Ooze is annoying. There's a lot of just incidental cards that are pretty good against us. I think we just run it back. Like, I think our best bet is to have a hand like in game 1 where we're just, like, getting in there with Skelemental and killing our opponent before they can get a chance to recover. Yeah, they didn't even combo. They just played their value stuff, which is one of the upsides. Oh, this hand is nice. At least better than the last one. But that is one of the upsides of the Heliod Company deck, is you do have a pretty good fair game plan. Like, that's the deck that we went 5-0 with on Mucha Brew. And if we go 5-0 with it on Mucha Brew, that's usually a sign the deck is decent at least. I don't think Blood Moon's worth it. They have too many mana dorks. And they're not that greedy color-wise compared to some decks. I think they're just pretty much Abzan. More lands, eh? Well, let's Bob. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Bolt Tribal? How are you? Boon it. Cracks. Heliod life gain decks are getting a tad annoying in Standard. So many triggers. We haven't really played that yet in Standard. How has it been? I see that it's put up a couple of results, but that's a deck that I haven't even really, like, tried in Standard. Ooh, so we're actually going to get... Alright, so we're going to get Bob triggers, which is nice. Bob. More lands. Thunderkin. Ugh. Awkwardly, I feel like we kind of need to kill this ooze. Maybe, like, kill ooze duress? Yeah, I feel like if we Skelemental, our opponent takes a hit, and then we can't do our shenanigans. So let's 2 modes. Collective Brutality, kill ooze, duress our opponent. Discard. Swamp? Yeah, discard Swamp. We might need the Ramadan Druids. It's possible. Alright. Get out of here, ooze. And hopefully snag like a Collected Company or a Court of Calling or something. Ugh. 2. Okay. Oh, and they have Infinite Life in hand. That's also not great. Well, Bloodstained Mire. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Hit our opponent. Yeah, it looks like our opponent's going to go infinite. Most likely. Horizon Canopy. Heliod. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Bob. Yeah, Heliod Spike Feeder is just infinite life by itself. We can make our opponent discard cards, but that doesn't do anything. Well, alright. Let's Rixmati Reveler. Discard Skelemental. Ramadon Ruins. Yeah, I think this just does it. I mean, we could play it out. Technically, our opponent in paper would have infinite life, and I don't think there's any way we actually can beat infinite life. Chris, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So opponent discards their stuff. So normally here I just... Yeah, the Gates deck is super fun. So normally here I would just scoop. It's the respectful thing to do. Is there any way we actually can win? Like, let's assume our opponent's in 1,000,000 life. We empty our opponent's hand. We deal a lot of damage. But there's no way we can deal infinite damage. We can double check the list, but I think we're just going to concede. That's just my my normal, that's my rules of playing Moto. If someone goes infinite and you literally can't beat it. Oh, did we take out Ashiok? Technically Ashiok would be a way that we could be infinite life. But I think we took it out. That's not it. I always forget how to look at your sideboard for some reason. Uh-oh. How do I... Alright, there we go. I know there is a command for this. I don't want to click that button, I don't think. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Ashiok's out. So looking at our deck list... Yeah. We can ultimate Liliana, but that doesn't be infinite life. Deal lots of damage. We're behind 9 guards. Yeah, we're going to concede. Oh boy. Well, what do we learn about this deck? Unfortunately, we didn't quite feed the kids. We did do better than it looked. The deck has some power. I'm not sure about the build in specific. Skelemental is really good. I almost think that maybe Ball Lightning isn't where it's at. Maybe Ball Lightning... so the upside of Skelemental is the discard. We saw that in some of our games, where Skelemental, because it clears our opponent's hand, hitting twice with that pretty much wins the game. Ball Lightning doesn't necessarily do that like Skelemental does. So maybe this is where you're looking at Karaxas. Maybe this is where you get Thought Seizes in the deck. Play more of that mid-rangey game plan. So I think that... I mean, it's fairly competitive-ish, but some of the exact choices in this build are a little bit strange and maybe not optimal. I guess I could definitely see how you could 5-0 with it. We saw the powerful aspects of the deck, although it definitely does get hurt by Faithless Looting being banned. Like, that is a pretty big deal when it comes to this deck. So... Good news, though. That means we get to play some Standard, too. So we get a little bit of everything. While we're waiting for Arena to do its loading, a reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And Arena, let's do it. Yeah, we got a lot of time tonight, Grossness. We're only about halfway through the stream, so I think we're gonna do some standarding rather than epic Momir battling. Can we play a brand new deck? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna play. I'm not sure what we are gonna play in standard, honestly. I like the Gates deck. I like the blue-white Blink deck. Those are two decks that I have been enjoying. There's not a whole lot as far as just like tournament decks that have been new in Standard. Pretty much the same old, as far as I've seen. Red decks, Nissa decks, basically Embercleave to Fairy. Someone got a Golgari Adventures going. Someone Orzhov Doomed somewhere. I saw someone playing a self-mill Simic deck that looked pretty interesting, but it's very much Simic Ramp, but with milling yourself in Thassa's Oracle, so it's not, like, it seemed decent, but it's not, like, super off the wall or anything. So, I don't know. What do you want to play in Standard? Esper Blank. Build deck with the stream. Yeah, we've built a couple of decks recently. The most recent one we built was, what was the most recent one? Oh, Gates. Well, Gates, we started with a build, and I think we made it way, way better. Izzet Draw. Yeah, I wish Izzet Draw would be viable too. Enchantress. Teamer Discard. Gallia Party. Croxa Hushbringer. Draw 2 in Standard. You miss Gates. Gates is the deck I've still been. The decks I've mostly been playing for fun recently have been Gates and Blue-White Blank. Pioneer Godpharaoh's Gift. I don't think we're gonna Pioneer today. Build a deck around Active Treason. Probably like Active Treason Thassa shenanigans. This is the I don't think we've played this deck. This is the Nyxbloom Ancient combo deck with Spark Doubles. It is Simic Rampy, but it's also pretty sweet combo wise. Yeah, we played Casualty Sultai not that long ago. Tentacles combo, Lumbering Battlement Fling. Ooh, I haven't seen Fling with it. Yeah, Pioneer Enchantress is definitely coming. Can you show your Gates deck? Yeah, the Gates deck, we just played this one as part of the last stream. But this is where it's at currently. Basically, Kenrith and Ram is kind of the key of the deck. Abzan Izoni or Teamer Perforos. Yeah, those look fun, Bettymon. 5-color land destruction. Ugh, that's asking for a lot to go right. We don't even have much land destruction, do we? So what do you think? What do y'all want to play for the Standard portion of our stream? What seems fun? Dimir Blank. I haven't played much Dimir Blank. Land destruction, Gates, or Pupper, Benthic Biomancer, Bogles. Yeah, we did a Modern League, and now we're doing a Standard for the second half. Land destruction, I think it would just be casualties, unfortunately. I don't really want to do Perforos. It might be coming for a video series. So Casualty Storm. That would be sweet if there was a way to make it work. Blank, Perforos, anything is it? Mono Black, Llamas, or Nyxbloom. Ooh. Mirror March. Gates, Llamas, Nyxborn, Doom Foretold. So many different options. 1,000-Year Storm Brew. Kiker Spellslinger. There are a lot of possibilities. Like what interesting cards have we not played? Are there any? I mean, I guess technically you could build a deck. Oh, did I go Throne of Eldraine? All right, Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death, Rares and Mythics. Is there anything... Maybe we should just go Theros Beyond Death, actually. Is there anything interesting that we just haven't played? That's kind of one of my goals, is to just play every... Ooh, I forgot about the Drake Duplicate deck. One of my goals is to play basically every card from every set, at least every playable one. How are we doing with Theros? It seems like we've played a decent chunk. Even if the deck hasn't been fully built around them, we've played them. We've definitely played a lot of Ephemia, Kiora, Thassa many times. Magic Mirror deck. Erebos, Thassa. Erebos, what would Erebos be? Mono black devotion. Eh. Have we played Dryad with Dred's presence? We have not. That would have to be. That's a deck we'd probably have to build mostly from scratch, I think. Allure of the Unknown we haven't played. We have played Enigmatic Incarnation, but it is a sweet card. Breach. We could play the Is It Phoenix deck that we did the deck tech of. It's interesting. It's not like super duper off the wall. Hey from the US, Evil, how are you? Pelucrados, Allure. What do you do with Allure, though, that isn't just drawing cards? That's kind of the downside. I mean, Aetherios could be okay. It's just like, in a lot of ways, it's like slow Nightmare Shepherd. Allure plus Teferi. Turn to Niv Mizzet. Wait, how do you turn to a Niv Mizzet? Calyx. Flood of Tears is a cool card. Smothering Dive. No, drawing cards. Did I say it was a downside? All right, we gotta play. I kind of want to play the Nyx combo deck. I don't know how competitive it is, but the combo turns are really sweet. So let's at least combo off with it, because I think when you see the combo, I think you will like the combo. The combo is very over the top. We can still jump around and try other things, but I would like to show off the combo of this deck, because when the combo comes together, it's ridiculous. We're not gonna keep that. This is keepable. Sure. Spark double to the bottom. So goal of this deck, really simple. Nyx Bloom on the battlefield, play our entire deck, combo, wombo. Hey, what's up, James? You made a present? What was the present? Boat it. Demir? This will be interesting. Alright, crack this. Grab a island. Play in the forest. Growth spiral. And we got Fabled Passages for days. Passageroad Anarchy! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Risen Reef. Draw card. Also worth pointing out, Nyxbloom Ancient, it's an elemental. It is a real elemental, so it works with Risen Reef. Vote it. Land. End. Passing. Well, Temple of Mystery. Krokra. Get in. Hit ya. We're getting close to the Nyxbloom Ancient part of the game, which is the part of the game that is the best. Vote it. Is Ancient? It is an elemental. It is. Hey, Seth. Alright, gonna kill our Risen Reef. Hey, Seth, you should play a deck that uses Nyxbloom Ancient with Wilderness Reclamation to make Folio Fancies mill out the opponent. Ooh. That does sound pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take this up to 3. Probably better known as the Teferi number. No, Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. So we don't really want to play Nyxbloom until we can immediately do something with it. So we will just cross this for 5. Draw some cards. Opponent absorbs. And cracks. Can we have the deck list? Oh, yes, you have to wait a minute. Remind me. We will. But I need to, oh. Interesting. Remind me after this game and I'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Nyxbloom into Nyxbloom. Ugh. I think we gotta wait. I think we have to Cavalier of Thorns. Take a Forest. Fabled Passage. Crack it. Island. Jace. Mill ourselves. Alright. Next turn might be the turn. Next turn might be the turn. Bone it. Narset. Takes down Narset. Elspeth conquers death. Land. Well, we'll see. Pwn it. Going to bounce Cavalier. We'll discard Quasi-Duplicate for now. Oh, it gets exiled. That might have been a little mistake. Hits Jays. Exiles our cards. Oath of Kaya. That took a turn for the worse. Aye. Oh, the Twitch extension's doing it. Man, Cardboard Live is pretty helpful. Do you think we'll see many other cast triggers on creatures going forward with how good Crosses is? I think we'll still see them from time to time. I still think Enter the Battlefield triggers will be the most common, but I think cast triggers will still pop up now and then. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking this was discard, but it's not. 5, 6, 7. And there's a Elspeth Conquers Death. Ugh. Alright. Cavalier. Get a Scryland. Forest to the bottom. Sack Blast Zone. Play the land past the turn. Ooh, yeah, that was a mistake. Elspeth Conqueror's Death, gonna get rid of our Cavalier. We need some card draw. We got the Nyx Blue, but we don't have any way to draw cards. Opponent makes a nightmare. Taplad gets in. Exile stuff, hits us. Alright, well, that does draw cards potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nyx Plume Ancient. Uro. Also kind of a ritual. Draws us a card. We need more card draw. Ooh, another Nyx Plume. Uro dies. Uro. Exile cards. Draw cards. Yeah. Alright. Pass the turn. I absolutely love Yarok, but I want to see a commander with permanent enter the battlefield. Wait. With enter the battlefield triggers don't trigger? I feel like all of our good stuff keeps getting exiled. Well, block and block. Opponent wraths. We draw Grove Spiral. What is this deck? Ashiok Tribal? What is going on? Oh my goodness. Sure. Grove Spiral. Man. Ashiok. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Opponent's got the right combination of stuff. Gets back a Narset. Ugh. Have we made a Yarok Uro deck? Yeah, that was, I think, the very first deck that we played with, after Theros Beyond Death comes out. Ticks down a Narset. What does our opponent find? So opponent's playing, like, Planeswalker stacks, basically. Nightmare. We draw nothing. Yeah, this is not a matchup that's going to be easy to see our deck do cool things, unfortunately. Opponent's playing something unique that is not going to allow our deck to do fun things. Stacks is rough. Rough. Ugh. Oh, I just wanted to show you the fun combos, but instead, we're getting staxed, which makes it all much less fun. Boo. Alright, well, run it back. I don't think we actually win from there, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, they have Ashiok that can bounce Jays. We can't draw cards because of Narset. We can't attack because the exiles more cards. So I don't think there's actually any way. I don't think there's actually any way that we can win. Oh, our hand would be good if we were drawing blue mana, which we aren't. Oh, nightmares. I built a Yarok deck that includes Thassa, but I'm finding that if I draw Thassa, but I draw Thassa more than, I want to draw Thassa more than Yarok. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think Yarok is, jeez, we are like a 27, 28 land deck, some very high number of lands to not be hitting our land drops. We have played Enigmatic Incarnation. It is a cool card, though. Well, blue mana sort of, but very late to the party. Alright, yeah. Pass the turn. Let the countering begin. Untap Lad. Narset. Our life is over. Hooray. Bone it. Digs down Narset. Gets an Ashiok. Passes. Yeah. I guess we passed the turn. Ugh. I think that Control's a fine matchup, but Staxy Mill Control is a less fine matchup for this deck. Bonet, get an Narset again. Getting back into Magic after extended break, still have a large Moto collection, but I'm a sucker for Arena. Is there a good way to build my Arena collection? The stacks pieces continue. Yeah, we're just not going to resolve anything of relevance this game. Yeah. Bonet passes. Oh, yeah. All right, we're just going to scoop and go to a matchup that's fun. Oh, Tankmaster, that was a funny comment. This is why Magic Arena is trash. So many cheating bots with perfect draws, counters, force mana screw. That is not something that I believe. That is a crazy idea. Hey, I'm glad you made it through Shift, Young Frugal. Yeah, that's just, I don't think our deck can do anything from that position. That's just a matchup that our deck is not really set up to handle with well, with main deck Narsets and whatnot. All right. Well, let's see how Mono Red goes. Awesome, dude! For the 41st month, it does just keep going up. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. But getting in, stealing, Risen Reef. That's not ideal. Well, Risen Reef. We really wanted that Risen Reef that our opponent stole from us. Hey, love you too, awesome dude. How are things? About it. Annex. Yeah, the mono red deck's pretty busterino. Gets in. Well, I mean, we're doing things, but we're not doing them fast enough at the moment. And we get a land. New attacks. Small Brain. Luck is a component of Magic. Galaxy Brain. When my opponent draws well, it's because they're cheating bots. Yeah, that is So Take Master, you should expand on your theory. What makes you think that Magic Arena involves bots and cheating? I am interested in how you came to that conclusion. Huh? Oh, is there a bug that's forcing you to scoop games? We're definitely in Tankmaster. You're welcome to hang out, but try to be respectful to people, please. Why did it scoop the match? We didn't scoop the match. No, I mean it scooped the entire match. Huh. All right. Well, new plan. New plan. Let's go back to Gates. Let's ram some people. That's the second time that's happened to us over the last couple streams where we've played a best of 3 match, we've conceded in game 1, and it's conceded the entire match. That's happened twice in 2 streams now. I wonder if that's a new bug. All right, gate time. Sure. This looks fine. We got gates. I actually think this deck's decent. I mean, Arena definitely has bugs, but I don't think they're cheaty bots or cheating bots. Riordi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Are we not in? Oh, yeah, but our rank went down twice, and we got the bubbles here. I think it's actually a. I think it's actually a. I think it's actually a bug. I don't think we're best of 1 though. We got two bubbles, right? Don't these 2 bubbles mean we're in best of 3? It's the bots. Want to get into indie music? Any suggestions? Oh boy, there's so much. There's so many bands in the indie scene. Um, I mean, I guess it depends on how recent of music you're looking for. Personally, I think you trace back indie music to Velvet Underground being one of the first big influences. So I think Velvet Underground said, "Oh, it's Flash. Ugh, this might not be fun." Modest Mouse is a good one. The thing is, we weren't sideboarding though. That's the weird part about it. Hmm. Ugh. All right. This is gonna be interesting. I'm expecting our opponent just has a lot of counters. Opponent goes to combat, attacks. Well, try to bounce a cutthroat. Opponent lets it go. So what's happening is you were already dead and in sideboarding, but the animation hadn't caught up when you conceded. Huh. That's awkward. That's how that works. Well, let's root. I think one of our easiest ways to... Wow, is this Brineborn and Quench? I think the way we get ahead against this deck is we got to get ahead in mana so we can cast multiple things in a turn. Wow, it resolves? Okay. Was not expecting that. 1, 2. So white and... I was definitely not expecting that to resolve. Yeah, let's take two Azorius Guildgates, play a Selesnya Guildgate, pass the turn. Yeah, we're ramming at the moment. We played a Modern League, and then we decided to do some Standard to wrap things up tonight. Hey, what's up, James Bolus? How are you? Blast Zone, attacks, hits us. Well, let's ram. Guildgate. And pass the turn. Alright, taking up the Blast Zone. Sure. Moorlands. Bone it. Passing. Well, Growth Spiral. Plaza. Growth Spiral. Oh, that's a crosses. That's a crosses. Go to combat. Smack you with a 9/9. Yeah, what other indie bands would you recommend? Gatebreaker Ram is our win con, along with Kenrith to give it haste. Ooh, $300 value sounds nice, Dayan. I played a mono green Nyxbloom Ancient deck, got a bunch of mana dorks, 4 Great Henges, 4 Return to the Wild Speakers, got a Nissa, Evolution Series, Wake Your Elemental, a lot of ramp. Ooh, that sounds super fun, Seagummy. That sounds very sweet. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, crosses for 7. There's a quench. Sure. Well, Temple Guard tapped. Opponent's going to blow up the ram, but we got 2 Gates Ablaze in hand, so these cutthroats are going to be out of here soon. Is this the deck from the Twitter clip? It is, yeah, it's a Gates deck we've been working on. Someone asked earlier, favorite non-magic holiday? I kind of want to know. Ooh. Favorite non-magic holiday? So... alright, we gotta kill stuff here, so... Gates Ablaze. See you later. Brian Bone Cutthroats. Favorite non-magic holiday? Oh, hobby! I thought you said holiday. I was like, that's kind of a weird question. I don't know if I have a favorite holiday. Opponent gonna Brineborn Cutthroat to Girl the Dorks. Try to draw a card. Non-magic hobby. Probably music, actually. Playing music, listening to music. That is probably the biggest non-magic one for me, I would say. Opponent. Opponent's still fighting the fight. Big and Fluffy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah. So opponent gets the counter, but there's bad news for our dear opponent, which is we got another one. 1, 2, 3. I guess we should play this first. All right, Gates plays number 2. Uro. And getting ahead on mana does good things. If you play this deck, leave your Gatebreaker Rabs in the graveyard. Reanimating them is key to the deck. Arcade Fire is a good one. Yeah, we should have an MTG day, some sort of magic holiday. That would be actually pretty sweet. Instruments I play, guitar and keyboard or slash piano are the two main ones. I was lucky to see Rush twice before they disbanded and Neil Peart died. Ooh, that'd be a great show. Opponent plays a lad. Can you beat a Uro? Yeah, Gadwick is good. Opponent's gonna draw some cards. Well, get in with Uro. Hit our opponent. Put a land into play. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Opponent takes it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, all right. Let's just go all the way. Cross this. X11. Draw a new hand. Yeah, we've been jumping around a little bit, but this is Gates at the moment. Oh, the deck is still listed as modern. Should probably update it, actually. I can do that real quick. Go to combat. See what our opponent has in... Nothing? You're just going to let us do this, opponent? Wow! I don't know what's going on. What instruments do you all play? Are there any? Do any of you play instruments? So opponent's playing Is It Flash? And it certainly is. Ooh, cello. Bass is sweet. Bass and saxophone. Electric triangle. Played piano till I was 13. Yeah, that's how I started music, actually, was learning piano when I was young. Do you think a Teamer self-mill deck with Stormhailed as a win condition could work? Maybe. So the problem that I found trying to make a deck like that work is it's really hard, from what I found, to find room for all of the self-mill stuff, enough enchantments to make Storm Herald work and Storm Herald. The problem is that enchantments in Standard are very underpowered. You're looking at, like, Mantle of the Wolf is +4/+4. You have All That Glitters, needs a bunch of other enchantments on the battlefield. So you're really needing, like, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments in the graveyard. So that's a lot of self-milling. So you have a lot of self-mill cards and a lot of not good enchantments. So maybe, but it's actually a really challenging deck to build in my experience. Asurbi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Yes, in Modern it gets a lot easier because all you need is a single conscription, Eldrazi conscription, and that's I win the game all by itself, basically. But welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, we Nyx bloomed. Oh man, I should just say Standard. We keep jumping around. We played Nyx Bloom for a minute, but it didn't work out. So we ended up going back to Gates because Gates are sweet. All you need is love. Dun, da, 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 da. All you need is love. Better play green mana. Land go. Favorite card mechanic? Probably cycling. I really like mechanics that allow you to turn useless cards into... I like drawing cards. About it. I'm open to playing a non-Gates deck if people want. This was one of the most popular suggestions, I think, when we were talking about it. But I'm definitely open to playing something else if y'all would prefer. Opponent gets it, hits us. 17. How are y'all feeling about standard at the moment? I think is another interesting question. I almost feel like, as odd as it sounds, I almost feel like we played modern and then we switched to standard, and I almost feel like some number of people stopped watching. Like, I kind of feel like we have less viewers. Are people like not feeling standard at the moment? Because normally it's supposed to be kind of the other way, especially with like arena and all that stuff. Like, all right, opponents countering things for days. But they are down to 3 cards for the time being. I like standard. I like standard. No one loves standard. Getting tired of seeing annex. Yeah, I can see that. Standard usually makes me leave. Only watch standard. Standard is a nice place. Standard's mediocre. So many mixed feelings about it. Alright, there's a Gadwick. Well, I guess we better sweep the board. Play a gate. Pass the turn. Opponent being able to refuel is bad, though. I'm looking forward to Ikoria as well. I think it should be interesting. That could also be, too, that it's getting late for all of our European viewers. Well, crosses, 4. Cutthroat. Ionize. Yeah. Well, play the land, pass the turn. Mech Production and Pioneer would be fun. The Enchantress deck of Pioneer is really fun. That one's going to be coming soon for something. When do Ikoria spoilers start? I'm guessing about a month from now. I don't think there is an exact date, but end to middle of March. Middle to end of March is probably a more logical way of saying that. What type of music do you play? So I like a lot of different kinds of music. Mostly indie of some form or another. But a lot of like rockish indie music. Oh dear. Well, chaining together Gadwicks is good. And yeah, I think we're dying here. Our opponent's had. Now I kind of wish we were the Narset deck. These 2 Gadwicks have really kept our opponent in the game basically by themselves, and we have not hit our guild summits this entire match. Opponent passes. Teferi. Opponent just got so many cards in hand that this is not going to go well. Another Ionize. Grows the Dorks. Taps our crosses. Teferi. Ionize. Yeah, alright, sure. Sure. So we couldn't get ahead on mana. We didn't resolve a Rab spell the entire game, and our opponent drew 2 Gadwigs, which allowed them to stay in it. I would love to play music on stream. The issue is that it just has all kinds of problems on YouTube. So that has been the sticking point. But I would love to be able to do more with music on stream. So I'm hopeful that maybe someday we'll be able to, but yeah, that's been the problem. Is just YouTube copyrights and having all kinds of hassles with that, unfortunately. And because all the streams go on the replay YouTube, that's actually like kind of a consideration. So yeah, that's been the problem. Opponent ops. Well, let's see if we can kill our bonus oboe. Yeah, YouTube's really bad with copyright. Just play something for the 1700s. Everyone is too dead to sue. So the problem is the YouTube system is ridiculously bad. It's like mind-blowingly bad. But basically, I've had songs that are actually like exactly what you're saying, written hundreds of years ago, public domain, and they still get copyright claims because there's a whole system where basically copyright trolls where, oh boy, this is not where our 27 land deck needs to be missing land drops. That is really bad and horrible in this matchup. Bone crushes our face, untaps. But yeah, it's ridiculous how bad the YouTube system is. It's like so incredibly poor. Well, play a land, pass the turn. Brazen Borrower. Sure. Hopefully we can beat a Brazen Borrower. Opponent hits us. I don't even think it's that though. I believe it is truly really just a scam essentially. Where anyone, oh no! This is not how our deck can win this matchup. Missing land drops is not going to get it done. Being ahead in mana is how we win this matchup. Not missing land drops repeatedly. That's disappointing. Opponent. Cutthroat. Yeah. Sure. Opponent's going to dispute back. Too many land drops being missed. Alright, so we countered a thing, sorta. Opponent. Untap land. Hits us. Now to 13. Ed. Runs out the Bone Crusher, leaving up counter magic. Yeah. Ugh. Brutal. Yup. There's a negate. I'll play the land past the turn. How are we behind? Is it Flash? Why not go do a Chaos Draft on Moto? That could be something that we do sometime. Well, Plaza of Harmony. Gates ablaze. I'm sure there's an Ionize. There's an Ionize. Ram. I'm sure there's a Quench. And the Magic Gods frowned upon us in that one. That was brutal. We just did not hit land drops. And this deck needs land drops. That is the only reason to play Gates is basically to hit a bunch of lands. Sultai Dreadhorde. Ooh, that looks fun. Kind of Sultai mid-rangey elementals. The other thing with limited is the limited streams are just generally not very popular. Has been one other thing. There's like a small group of people that really enjoy limited streams, but in general, most people, if we do limited, just don't show up because I think they want to see like janky constructed decks. Do you think Blue-Red Fresh could have legs? Maybe. I don't think it could beat big mana decks at all. Yes, the Ball Lightning deck will be on YouTube. All the streams go up on the replay YouTube about a day after the stream, so they will be going up. But yeah, I think that's the main thing is there's usually a lot of people streaming limited, so people tune into our streams mostly to see janky constructed decks, and if they want to watch limited, they go watch Ben Stark or Newmon or someone. But I still try to sneak in limited every now and then. Especially like when a new set releases and stuff. Yeah, Limited's definitely fun to watch, for sure. Well, start casting Teferis into Absorbs. That's an Absorb. Alright. Guildgate, go. Opponent. Island. Passes. Well, continue to cast Teferis into Absorbs. Wow! That actually stuck. Alright, bounce your wall, draw a card. Opponent's out of counters, apparently? That's good. Replay Tanglewire, that would be interesting. Oh yeah, our opponent must have went with Paulo for World Championships. About it, land, end. Dream Trawler. Gates ablaze. Get rid of Dream Trawler. Wasted Life! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Get down our guild summit. Boy, it is sweet that we can just kill a Dream Trawler really easily. Bone it. Elspeth Gogger's death. What you going for? Whoo! Teferi? Okay, so we get to draw cards? We're fine with this. Opponent plays a land, sure. Passes. Guildgate, draw a card. Crosses for 4. And eventually the Rams are going to start coming, and they're not going to stop coming until our opponent's dead. I do have a bachelor's degree, yeah. Bone it. Omen of the Sea. I have enjoyed the rough drafts recently. It seems like you're getting good at draft. I do like drafting. I think draft is a really fun way to play Magic. So hopefully we keep getting some more rough drafts going. And I'm sure we'll sneak some in on stream now and then. Well, we're pretty far up on cards. Yeah, sure. Opponent shatters the sky. Well, Stomping Grounds, Crosses. 4/6. Draw some cards. Oh, yes, yes, yes. What are we discarding now? Gates Ablaze, and actually, maybe we gotta save this because the Dream Trawler's coming back. Alright, Temple Garden Plaza. That's fine. Pass the turn. Planning to play Commander all weekend at SCG Syracuse. Definitely planning on playing some Commander, Doug, for sure. I don't know what else I'll do, but yeah, Commander is definitely a big part of hanging out with everyone up there. That's my plan. Teferi. There's the Absorb. Gates Ablaze. Get it out of here. No trawling. No trawling for you. We ended up 2-3, David. The deck it did cool things sometimes, but there's a lot of hate cards for it. Yeah, I figured it was just a translation thing. But no, I have a degree from SUNY Empire State is where I have my bachelor's from. How many cards in our deck? 34? Let's Guild Summit. We need some Rams. Guild Summon number 2. Draw a couple cards. Guildgate. Draw a couple cards. Ram. And alright, we have a 10-10. We're close. This is where the deck can get powerful, so we can just one-shot people so easily. Oh, I'd love to see your Kenrith Reclamation list. My bachelor's degree was in psychology. I was thinking about trying to go to grad school, and then I was probably going to go for social work at the time, although now I might go, if I was going to do it now, I'd probably go for like economics or statistics, but that's when I started doing content stuff, and it's really fun, and you're awesome, and it's kind of worked out, so never ended up going to grad school or going beyond that. Alright, opponent hits a Narset, which is pretty obnoxious, but not too bad since we have these Brazen Borrowers. About it. Teferi. Glass Casket. Sure. Well, Brazen Borrower... Narset. Guildgate. Draw some cards. Ugh. 27 cards. Gross Spiral. Guildgate. Draw cards. Root. Guildgates. Draw cards. And pass the turn. We're going to have to win soon with these Kenriths or we're going to run out of cards. We're just not drawing very many Rams. Our Rams are all hiding out somewhere. Discard, 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 discard. We need the Rams to close out this game. We do not have a Thassa's Oracle. We gotta ram them. Ram or bust. But that's the idea of the deck is basically get up a big amount of mana, Kenrith Ram, kill our opponent, usually with Teferi for protection. Alexander Doob, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, I mean, Mana Screw can be because your deck isn't built with enough lands, but it also just happens because of variance. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully this is our we win the game turn. We will see. Brazen Borrower, Narset. We draw Guild Summit. Oh, play the land. Ram. Kenrith. This is a little short of lethal, though. We're slightly short. We needed one more... Alright, let's do this. We needed one more ram, and we came up just short. We're going to hit our opponent for a ton. Well, haste him up. Smash ya. Down to 9. Ooh, Labyrinth, interesting. I felt like we needed to be able to draw cards to be able to close out the game. We have so many rams in these last couple cards of our deck that I felt like it was more valuable to be able to draw into them than to get the ram back here. I thought we'd hit more rams that way. We didn't have the rams to make it lethal, so we wouldn't have been able to draw the cards to hit the ram from our hand. Jeez. Well, attack our opponent. Opponent gets to Wrath. And we play Kenrith. I mean, if our opponent hits another Wrath, we could be dead. Our opponent might have actually found a way through here. Yeah, pass the turn. Oh! Opponent gets back Dream Trawler. That doesn't really matter. Do they have a Wrath? They get a Narset activation. Come on. No second Wrath. Elspeth conquers death. Oh, that's going to let our opponent do it, I think. Oh, no. No, no, no. Actually, we might be okay. Elspeth conquers death. Goes after Kenrith. So we need to legend rule our own Kenrith. So reanimate Kenrith. Keep the one that's not dying. Opponent takes up to Fairy. Does our opponent have a Wrath? Opponent's passing. They might. Well, reanimate Gatebreaker Ram. Untap. Go to combat. Attack ya. Yeah. Attack. Yeah, all right. Well, that was a lot of Raz. That is a lot of Raz in a row. Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal. Yeah, Raz are not good against our deck, but instant speed Raz in specific are good against our deck. That's where we need a Teferi. That is our way to beat that, but wasn't meant to be in that one, unfortunately. We just did not get our Teferis going. And also, decks that are playing main deck Narset are a bit obnoxious. Those are some of the... Maybe, is Narset like becoming a thing again? Are people like suddenly just playing a whole bunch of main deck Narsets? That is one of the worst cards for any deck build around card draw for. Who's supposed to be super angry? I'm supposed to be super angry? Yeah, all right. What changes from Tuesday? I don't think there've been a ton of changes. I'm actually not sure there's really been any changes since Tuesday. Oh, I see, because we lost. About it. Passing. Well, applying the land pass the turn. We got growth spirals for days. Omen of the Sea for our opponent. And one to the top. Sure. What have y'all been playing in Standard? Planes for our opponent. Plaza Harmony pass the turn. Huh. Yeah, if people are going to start playing Narset, we might need to play Planeswalker Answers, because that's a card that we can't beat very easily. Hey, Sea Iron. Thanks for hanging out. Don't play Type 2 like seeing you play. Hey, Seth, I was listening to your podcast. You were talking about hybrid mana in Commander. I have a similar but different question. Do you think that Phyrexian mana cards like Metal Misstep should be playable in every color Commander deck? No. I do not. I think that Phyrexian mana cards are their colors. And that being able to pay life is just an extra way to potentially play them. So I see them as different. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah. Crosses. Omen of the Sea for our opponent. Yeah, I think it would be very specifically just for hybrid cards, in my opinion. That's basically the one exception. And even just 2-color hybrid cards. Like, that's specifically what I think the rule would be good for. Yeah, if our opponent has Narset, we are just, like, so incredibly wrecked. Pass the turn. Glass. Oh, please not Glass Casket Narset. I think we literally just like scoop if that's what they have. Very close to that. All right, so thankfully they don't. Play the land. Play Guild Summit. Draw 5. That was good. We are drawing our cards, and now we have a Brazen Bar, which is helpful. But I'm going to go Scrying. That's fine. Scorching Dragonfire in the sideboard. Yeah, that could be worth it. Elspeth Conqueror's Death could be interesting and give us a way to get our Kenris back. Elspeth Conqueror's Death is just a really powerful card anyway, so... But yeah, that could be worth it. Is Crosses better than Dream Trawler? In this deck, I think so. But I think it really depends on the build that you're playing. Well, let's Guild Summit again. Tap a couple lands, draw a couple cards. Guildgate. Yeah, pass the turn. Discard. Sure, but it takes up Elspeth 3 board. Yeah, in general, it's harder to say because I think that in a control deck, for example, I think the Dream Trawler is definitely better. Archon, interesting. Okay. Growth Spiral. Get a land, draw a card. Play Euro. Draw some cards. We'll get there eventually. Or Elspeth Cogger's Death. I'm mashing together multiple cards. Elspeth Cogger's Death is what I bet. So Euro. Crosses for 4. Draw some cards. Gilgate, draw a card. Yeltop is like so good. It just draws so many cards. And yeah, your go, opponent. Opponent cracks, sure. Like, we've just drawn 20 more cards than our opponent. We're going to need them all to win by the looks, but we're doing it. Discard a Gates Blaze. Elspeth, Cogger's Death goes away. As long as we keep Narset off the battlefield, opponent. Teferi. You know, let's dispute that. Opponent disputes back. And dispute it. This at least taps our opponent out if they want it to resolve. Alright, so opponent taps out. And gonna bounce crosses. Draw a card. Land gets in. Well, Guildgate. Crosses. Well, there's all of our Rams finally. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, can we ram them? We need some haste though. Yeah, I think our opponent just didn't want to wait, so they did it immediately. They didn't want to take the 4. Ooh, Teferi's nice. That's going to help. We're going to get there. We're going to get to where we want to be. Well, go to combat. Attack our opponent. So we just want to wait for Kenrith. Then we get Teferi. Play everything in one big turn to kill our opponent. Get in. Opponent can Labyrinth, but that's fine. All right, there's a Labyrinth. We will root. Guildgate. Guildgate. Grow the Rams. Our future Rams. Draw some cards. Oh, all right, there's a Kenrith. Play the land. Draw a card. So hopefully next turn is the turn. Uro. Draw some cards. That's going to be the goal, at least. The next turn, the goal is going to be to take our opponent out. Have you found a deck that Elspeth Sun's Nemesis is playable in? I came across a playset, but I'm struggling to build around it. That is a good question. So I've seen Elspeth be decent in some like enchantment-y, grindy decks. Some like weenie style, white weenie style decks have played her a little bit, but there isn't one deck where Elspeth has really taken over yet. I still think Elspeth is a good card, and I kind of expect that it will get there eventually, even though it hasn't yet. All right, we have so many lands we got to scroll, and do we want to even do anything? Let's Brazen Borrower, Archon. All right, and next turn's the turn we go for it. Pass the turn. All right, next turn's the turn. Thassa's Intervention, gonna go digging. And this time, the big difference is we have the protection of Teferi to make sure we're not getting instant speed Wrath, hopefully. Opponent plays a land. Takes up Teferi. Passes. Actually, maybe we wait another turn. We still have... I kind of want more Teferis. Go to combat. If you're going to instant speed Wrath, do it. Attack our opponent. Attack Teferi. Trigger. Okay, there... So opponent's actually, like, trying to mill us out, I think. I think that's their hope, is to mill us out. So, Guildgate, draw a card. Uro. Well, we'll see if it's enough. This is gonna be close, hopefully. We gotta win or something, or we're gonna run out. If you're to play stacks at a game of Commander, what would your commander be? Urza, I think, is probably the most competitive. So, Stomping Grounds. Brazen Borrower. And... Root. One more gate. Well, it's going to be Ramageddon. Win or lose, that's the plan. Last gate. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's enough. It all comes down to this. Are we afraid of decking? A little. We will see. In theory, we win the game next turn. In practice, we'll see. Opponent takes up Teferi. It's possible our opponent has a big enough pile of answers to get through it. And if they can stop us for one more turn, we're going to lose, because we only got 2 cards in our deck. So it's all coming down to this. All right, opponent passes. White, blue, whatever. Teferi, number 1. Opponent counters. White, blue, whatever. Teferi, number 2. Geez, all right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. White, blue, whatever. Teferi, number 3. Good God, how many answers can they possibly have? All right, we get the Teferi. Wow, our opponent did not make that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not as explosive as we wanted it to be, but I still think we get there. Kenrith. 1, 2. I think our opponent must have saw our YouTube video or my tweet. Ram. Trample and haste. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Through 4 counters! 4 counters! Well, I mean, we did it. We did do it. Oh, jeez. Well, that was not easy, but we got there. We managed to dodge the Narset, which was important. Whew. Yeah, Chiseli's sweet, or Hiroki. Those are both good ones. Alright, go, Uro, go. How does Gates beat Mono Red? Sweepers and a surprising amount of life gain is the main goal against Mono Red. Also helps to be on the play, preferably. Simic Guildgate. Alright, Selesnya Guildgate. Hey, welcome, Vetsmaster. You made it right in at the end. Yeah, Knight of Autumn is good. That might be a card that's worth putting in the sideboard. Wait, who's using derogatory terms? I think the title should say standard, hopefully. Does it not? We played modern earlier, and then we switched to standard for the end of the stream. Alright. Sure, pass the turn. Normally start at 6. Go from like 6 to 6 Eastern time. So like from 6 to 9 Eastern time. Yeah, we are standarding at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, try to ramp, see what happens. Well, it works. Oh, play a land, play a land. The ramping's working, but we got no card draw. If our opponent plays an Narset, things are going to go really wrong. Oh, it says Nyx Boom combo. Yeah, we played a little bit of Nyx Boom combo, too. Omen of the Sea, again. But it draws a card. Yeah, I don't really like where we're at in this one. We've just hit all lands this game. I mean, we started off land heavy, but we've hit... Oh. Yeah. Well, now this is really bad. I will say, since apparently Narset's in vogue these days, we're probably going to have to... change this deck to have answers to Narset, because we just don't really have answers to Narset. So, it's going to take us a long time to lose, but I don't think we can win now that Narset's come out. Yeah, Mason would be cool in Standard. Shatter this guy. So opponent's got, yeah. Ugh. Well, we'll stick it out, but Narset is a huge issue. Mass Manipulation is a good answer, but the problem is a lot of the Narset decks are... Wow, we have drawn a ridiculous number of lands this game. And now it's getting a little crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We did cast a root, but still. Why do you hate your computer, Benny Mom? Opponent. Yeah. Playing the maze. Ugh. All the Narsets. Yeah, we definitely need a Narset answer if this is what Standard's like. Well, that's a dead card. Yeah. Pass the turn. Yeah, Storm's Wrath could be good. It is good at getting rid of Narset, I guess. Opponent gonna draw more cards. Yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to... I'm actually getting pretty close to conceding this game. I don't think there's any way we can win, honestly. I know it's like kind of early in the game to be saying that, but our opponent's discarding Mystical Disputes. Like, they're discarding cards that we can't beat, and we have drawn an insane, just absolutely insane number of lands for 18 cards. Ugh, that's kind of a sad way to end. But that's where we are. Yeah, Thassa's Intervention. Arena's been really bad to me in terms of resetting and stuff the past few days. Yeah, Arena goes up and down in terms of stuff like that. Sometimes it runs well, sometimes it runs a lot less well. Opponent. Yeah, we can't. Oh my god. Apparently Narset is seeing a lot of play. And more, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can see how many lands we can draw with in the top 20 cards of our deck. That'll give us something to root for. Yeah, alright. Well, I hate ending on a sour note, but there's 0% chance we win this game, and it's gonna take a half hour for our opponent to kill us. So I think we're gonna call it. So if you do play the gate deck, which I think it's not gonna break the format or anything, but I think it's actually a playable deck. But apparently Narset, at least in our small sample size tonight, we played Narset several times, and if Narset is on the rise, that is a big concern, because the whole reason to play Gates is it's a card advantage deck. Like, that is all the deck does. If you're not drawing cards with Gates, it is absolutely unplayable, which I think means adding answers to Narset and Planeswalkers is going to be important. Captain Norvgod, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So on that note, everyone, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So reminders on the way out the door. First reminder, have a wonderful weekend. If you're playing Magic, if you're not playing Magic, have a blast this weekend whenever you're doing. We'll be back Monday for our afternoon stream. Some more streaming. Yeah, Friday might be a good idea in the sideboard reject. So yeah, Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. We'll be back for that. In the meantime, Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going on there. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you gotta get some Magic cards of your own, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Sweet Scoop Soldier sticker for free. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Again, most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out, for being awesome, for having fun. I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday. So until then, have a good one and see you on Monday.